People of the internet, Andrew Schulz finally reveals the truth about the Akaash drama, and today we're going to watch it live. Here we go.
What happened, man?
Stars that
Akaash wife made you want to not be married? What happened, bro? You want to be...
Yo, when you locking it down, yo? When you locking it down?
What happened,
And
yo?
I'm never going to tell the world. I ain't going through that shit. That shit is crazy.
What happened?
I didn't realize we had Akash's picture.
Yeah.
I don't like what they've been doing to Akash the past few weeks, man.
Yo, free Akash,
And I ain't
man.
seen the-
Free Akash. Free
I haven't
Akash.
seen the new episode of Flagrant, man. Did it go well?
You gotta watch it, man. We had him and Jocelyn. Well, ooh, am I ruining it? Everybody
They
already
can see
knows
it
by
by
now.
now,
Yeah,
yeah.
just watch it. Just watch
I just don't
it.
like it because it's such a sensitive subject. That's somebody. That's his wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They public.
Well, can I say what I want to say?
Yeah, of course.
Before we hear that, is it just me, or does Andrew look happier than ever before? I swear to you, Andrew is loving every minute of this Akaash drama, but he's trying not to say what he really thinks. It's coming out in little bits, you know, free Akash, right? It's coming out in little bits. I wonder by the end of this, is Andrew's just going to be like, look, because he's loving this drama. You don't understand that Andrew had an interview with Stephanie McMahon and on his own Andrew Schulz page or whatever, and it had 17,000 views after a week or something, or like 4 days, 5 days, somewhere around there. And it's like, he is losing views. You saw Joe Rogan lose half of his viewership this year. Well, Andrew losing more than half isn't the same position as Joe Rogan, because Joe Rogan was so far ahead of all the other top podcasts that it just brought him down in line with them. But Andrew, he went from millions of YouTube views to 17,000. He's loving this. He's like, finally, we're going to get some good YouTube monetization. I'm going to take you all out. We're going to go get some Thai food, and we're just start dropping dollars. Akaash drama. Oh, work it. Anyways, that's just what I imagine he's like right now.
Of course, this is what
All
Brilliant
I
Idiots
want to
is about.
say is simply this.
Keep your wife off the internet.
motherfucking internet. Why does your wife have a microphone in her face? Do not allow your wife to start a motherfucking podcast, bro.
Yes.
Okay, there can be one entertainer in this family, and it shall be me. I'm the comedian. I'm out here on this road, and I'm out here getting the money. Let me use some of this money to help you do some other things, yo. Because you don't need a microphone in your face because you going to fuck around and ruin us. All right? Not just you, us.
But go watch the episode.
Yes.
We had a great talk with Akash and Jocelyn, and it was awesome, and it was very funny.
Because I don't want to have to explain, because that's my wife. I'm going to always have my wife's back.
Yes,
You
as
know
you
what I'm
should.
saying? But guess what?
And so much of this shit was bullshit. And then there are things
Tell
that
me
she
what was
said.
bullshit.
She was a virgin. She was never a whore.
So that video of her talking about sleeping with a bunch of men was not real?
She never said she slept with it. She said I was popping my pussy at frat parties, and she's a sheltered Indian.
Wait, we're going with the shelter. They're still trying to sell this. You know, the thing is either what they're saying is an absolute lie, or Jesleen, everything she said in all of those TikToks is a lie. So either way, they're lying. You know, because in order for what he's trying to sell you to be true, then everything she's done, and I'm sorry, you don't know about those things. You don't provide those were kind of intimate details about things that she was saying about her period. She was saying her period, and she said, hey, we can fool around tonight. That suggests that they were fooling around already. Oh, because he went down on her. Oh, okay. Oh, I woke up and my bung hole was sore. You know, how so either way they're lying. And why if you were why would you put those things out if you didn't know about it? Why would you make those things up about yourself? Why would you so she made up a sexual assault? Because she said later, after she had to face the music for saying those things, she's now claiming it's a sexual assault. So did she lie about sexual assault? Do you see how much shit just doesn't add up? So my best guess is what they're trying to sell us now. That's the lie.
Girl who thought that meant dancing. And then the rest of us were like, what the fuck did you really mean by that? So we had that conversation. But like all like her being a whore completely out of context. Like,
Wait, didn't she talk about?
say it. We discussed everything on the
so
pod.
didn't she talk about sucking cocks?
No.
She never said that. There was
No.
never a video about that.
She said that Akash's balls smell like a homeless person.
Damn. Not Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
They call her chicken curry.
God damn. Why would she say that?
That's a good point. So we had those conversations.
What the?
So watch this.
So here's the other thing. She confirmed, right? She confirmed the stinky balls is true. Akash said he doesn't have good dick game, which means he has a small. They confirmed those things, what she said in her other TikToks. So do you see how this doesn't make any sense? And best case scenario for Jasleen, she's still a terrible person because either she lied about all the TikToks, right? But we don't know that's true, or she's lying about all of this stuff, which still makes her a terrible person. It just, the situation at this point, it's like the man on Cheaters walking up to you and being like, we got you. There's the girl right there. You just got to be like, you know how them guys, whenever they get caught cheating, they just stand in there? And that girl's like slapping him. Yeah. And he just, that's the moment Akash is caught in, because all they're doing, whatever side they give you is a lie. We know that it's a lie. One has to be a lie, right? And all the other stuff is a lie. So I just don't understand. You see, this is con men. They're smart enough to con people, but they're not smart enough to play defense when they get caught. They just don't think because they have no awareness, no pride, no ethics. They don't see these things. And they still don't even see that they're surrounded by loss. Any direction they go, they lose. Because all they said was lies. This is, I'm really starting to see that my passion is exposing these con men. I hate them. I've always been the guy that's been brutally honest, not without tact, but when faced, I have no problem facing these situations and confronting or whatever, or just upholding the standard, mostly upholding the moral values that you all preach. And I try to do that, especially in some places, and you always get punished for doing the right thing. You'll know that if you doing the right thing more times than not screws you. And that's just how humans are. So I'm just real tired of that. Can the thing that benefits people, that helps people out, just win just one time? And if I could make these videos and I could save just one life, then it all will be worth it. Because deep in my heart, I want to see you succeed. Anyways, but the truth is, I want people to succeed. And I don't know about you, but I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing these monster-ass men rise to the top, become rich, do whatever they want, and continue the shit on society. So I was just saying that might be my new passion. I might have to expand and start finding other people, outside of comedy. And then next thing you know, they call me Meowzilla. It's just how it's going to go, folks.
My brothers.
Clears up a lot of shit.
My brothers.
And also she just acknowledges like, yo, that was stupid. Like I shouldn't be fucking sharing that. I can see why the audience thought it was this thing. Like there was a lot of
delete it.
stuff.
Delete the podcast.
Delete ours?
No more influencing. No, I'm talking about her.
Oh, we're working on it.
No influencing. I don't want you don't let your wife be influencers. Don't let your wife be podcasters, man.
Well, it's not about letting.
No. No.
Okay, I just random thing. I just really, it really just throws this whole show off for me. Can you please close the fake bookcase? We know you don't read books. We know that's an insert inside of the actual bookcase. But could you please? Tell me, now you see it, my eyes go directly to whatever bottle of liquor that's shining up. I can't, the whole time I'm looking at a bottle of liquor. It's driving me absolutely bananas. At least they ain't shown their ankles. I swear to God, people, if you show your ankles, I automatically call you a bad human. Not like on a podcast. If you got some pasty white ankles and you're showing them, I already think you're a terrible human. You can't do that to the world. That invokes suffering on my eyes.
No, there's certain things we can't do.
Yeah.
Because we know that it's detrimental to our situation.
You should just encourage your wife not to.
No, ain't no encouragement.
Are we seeing a divide here? Is the producer guy and co-host on Flagrant, is he shifting away from hating women narrative? This is improvement, because I really just hate this whole narrative that men and women, right, both promote on each sides that, oh, they're so terrible, relationship and dating. Listen. Dating ain't changed. Relationship ain't changed. We just got more technology in a different landscape than they did thousands of years ago. Humans been doing the same human stuff. You know, you got to come to the middle, though, because in our society, the two people that complain about this the most are Karens and incels. And they're just terrible people to be around. So let me tell you something. If you're hearing this stuff that women is this, women are that, remember, there are no absolutes in this world, right? On dating. There are no absolutes. It's hard. It is hard. Look, there's many steps. It's hard to find someone that likes you. Then it's hard to find someone that likes you as much as you like them. Then it's hard to find someone to get in a relationship that wants to be in a relationship with you. And then it's hard to continue it to marriage, etc. The thing is it's hard, and you're gonna fail and you're gonna mess up. But the thing you shouldn't do is become like the Karens and incels. They just sit in their hate. And they make up excuse after excuse after excuse instead of doing the work it takes to make yourself a better candidate for somebody else and for yourself to be somebody in a relationship that is functional, healthy, and prospering, right? It takes work. Don't give up and go over there and listen to women are so difficult. Don't listen to that. It's not true, because there's so many people in the middle outside of those groups dating, in relationships. It's hard work. Don't give up on yourself, because when you go and you sit in those groups and you regurgitate that shit that doesn't even make sense, you're doing a number of things. You're limiting yourself and you're digging yourself in a deeper hole. And in that deeper hole, you're pushing women away. Women don't want to be around that. So you're what do you want to do? Say women are bad and beat your meat for the rest of your life? That's what you're going to do. You know, I just don't understand why you'd want to do that. You're pushing the thing you want away by not acknowledging that it's a process that takes work, that things need to line up, and it takes time. And the time varies, but it's a process you got to invest in. And I don't understand why these people want to go over and point the finger. Like, bro, we've been living here the same time. Women are difficult. Men are difficult. We're all fucking difficult. And it's difficult to be in relationships. I just hate that narrative, because they're trying to blame a whole bunch of people on this planet, all the females, and say they're all the same, which isn't true. People are so different. There's so many different things. You just ain't doing something right, or you haven't met the person yet that's going to be into you as much as you're into them. That's just it. It ain't nothing else. Work on yourself, and you're gonna meet that goal better. Cause you don't want to be sitting on them sides, you know? You might end up a Kill Tony fan, and Lord, there is no fate worse in life than being a Kill Tony fan. You're automatically covered in Funyun and Dorito dust, like at least 75% of your waking hours. Many times you'll fall asleep in that with your hand in the Dorito bag. Cam Patterson is so funny. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I gotta beat my meat. Dorito dust hand. Work on yourself, folks.
No. We gotta stop
Rules.
that. Yeah, some things, no. Some things, when they're detrimental to us, no. Can she encourage you not to cheat?
They do that.
No. She tells you don't fucking cheat.
How well did that work?
Very fucking well. Very well. It made me stop.
Maybe if she was encouraging
Took
you,
some years.
it'll work.
Took years to set, right?
Hey, man.
You don't think your wife was like, get these microphones away from the radio host. This motherfucker out here destroying our marriage.
But no, that's true. But all of that is true.
You were the Jesseline Singh
Yes,
of your own household.
all of that is true. I'm in the fucking radio station putting on an act, sniffing seats, wilding the fuck out. Yes, embarrassing myself and embarrassing my fucking wife.
Yo, I'm glad we
Look, here's the argument. Can you let her do that? I agree to encourage, man. God. But a Jasmine, here, look, you already married her in the first place. I mean, what's a little potty cast? She's already ruined your life. But in a normal situation, you have to courage. And that's what I'll do. I'll support, like, with my girlfriend, she's into something. And she's really likes something, right? And I take her to the store. I go at the store the other day and bought her all the stuff she needed to do, you know, cause she loves to bake. And guess what? I woke up this morning and there was an egg custard cake. Bro, it was so good. Put a little heavy cream on it. Man. And you know, here's the benefits, right? You get to see her succeed, right? Not to mention, you know, she made chocolate cake the other day. She made this cake. Oh, last night she made dough for pizzas too. Bro. I mean, talk about benefits. See what happens when you support them? And then she, you know, does whatever she does with it, you know? You gotta support. You don't. It's just sad. We all want to be in relationships and treat them like with ownership, like we own them and we have to tell them what to do. Bro, I'm gonna tell you this. I said this one time before. There is no benefit, especially if you're in a relationship, to putting your woman down and trying to limit what she does with her life. You know, I'm saying her dreams, her aspirations, you know, what she wants to try, who she wants to be. If you do that in any way, you've already lost. You will get more from your woman if you invest the time to support her. It's an amazing concept, but it's the truth. You know? It's an amazing concept. I just wanted to let you. And it takes some time to learn that. Because you got jealousy, this, that, and the other. But I am telling you, if you support her, it'll be good. It'll be good. I'm not going to say. Sometimes, but Lord YouTube shall come and strike his hammer upon me.
Have this intervention
Absolutely.
here too, bro. That's what we're doing this
True.
week.
So yes,
It's Christmas spirit.
so I'm saying all of that to say, women, learn from my mistakes. Stay the fuck off these podcasts. Don't be on these motherfucking podcasts. Don't be an influencer, okay?
I know she wouldn't do it, but suppose your wife said to you, listen, me and my friends, we have these great conversations
Fuck no.
together.
Black
Absolutely not.
Effect. I want to be on Black
I want to be
Effect.
Black
No.
Effect.
I want to write a book.
I want you to champion black
Absolutely
female
not.
voices. Put me on Black
Now,
Effect.
a book I wouldn't mind. If it's a book about
Because you can edit.
Edit it, yeah.
Hold on, we taking that part.
Isn't that crazy? They want to control him. What if the wife said that to them? What's the point of being in a relationship if you ain't supported? This is beyond just man-women shit. What is the point if you want to support and you want to put handcuffs on somebody? I'm just not with it. And people be like, oh, you're acting what? No, it ain't. Go ask a female if that's a good idea. She'll tell you the same thing. Don't stop trying to use these internet words like white knight. No, that's just basic decency, brother. Come on. What do? You want to put a leash on her too? Bro, Bro, most of you out there trying to be, I'm the man. You ain't even fucking a man. You ain't a man to begin with. You don't even got the stats. You ain't got none of it. So shit the fuck down. Y'all need to stop acting like, oh, I'm a man. Just show me your picture. As soon as I ask you to show your picture, y'all just scurry like little river rats. Stop fronting on all this bullshit. Stop trying to be bigger than you are. We're all humans. We're all having a hard time. Work together a little bit. The people you don't like, get away from them. Ignore them. Don't give them any of your time. Because here, y'all are chasing things. You're chasing all these little identities, these tribes to be anything, but you're missing the motherfucking point. The only thing that really counts is time. And if you spend your time in bullshit, you'll end your time in bullshit. And I'm sorry, I don't want to waste my time on bullshit. I already done enough of that in my life. And I'd like to focus that energy on good shit. Bro, support your lady. What the fuck's wrong with you? Don't you want to get a little wookatow before you go to bed? She'll be loving you. You won't have to ask her. You be in the shower. She's there. I'm telling you, you're making yourself a little soup because it's cold outside. And she's like, do you want me to help you with your soup? Oh, what's down there? Oh, it's such a big boy. Woo! Sorry, guys. Oh, that was too much. I was trying, okay? I was trying. I broke it. I tried. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, just a little big boy down there, aren't you? Yeah. We've got a little bit of a big boy.
You're not gonna just call me a regular eater.
I know why I like books. You know, I want to be a worldwide eater. You know, you put WW. Okay. All right. But no, see, that's different because books are well thought out. You know what I'm saying? You're actually
Yes.
sitting down,
Yes.
you're fleshing out ideas, you have a concept, you have a topic,
Yes.
you have an agenda that you're actually pushing
Yes.
through this book.
Yeah.
Like a book can actually help somebody, especially if you're sharing your real life experiences, you know what I mean? But just getting on a podcast, trying to make jokes, and I'm the comedian?
Yes.
It's
crazy.
No.
Crazy.
Yeah. You show.
Yeah, they're still promoting. I get to do what I want, but I get to tell you what you get to do. I'm just not down with that. People, you'll notice a trend in humans throughout history that people want to limit people in various. Sometimes it's extreme like slavery, sometimes it's extreme like war, and sometimes it's relationship handcuffs and limitations. Well, they do the other. We got to learn to get over that. If we want to progress as humans and make the world a better place, and then we got to do that. You got to let go of this thing where you think you got to be in charge of everything. There's too many people for all of us to be like selfish and I'm always in charge. And plus, you can't complain about censorship when you're doing that shit in your relationship either. Just a thought.
Crazy.
You made him laugh the last few weeks. You gave the internet hella content.
A lot of it.
No, man. No.
What was your favorite name?
Jada Pinkett Singh.
Jada Pinkett Singh. That is phenomenal. Whoever came up with that shit, this is just
Jada
Pinkett Singh
was fucking hilarious.
They said her podcast is called Red Dot Table Talk.
Red Dot Table Talk is fucking hilarious. By the way, man, there's another thing before we go to commercial, man.
Do you see how goofy Andrew Schulz is getting? Do you see how goofy he's getting? He is loving this too much. I'm telling you, he's getting his fire back because they got attention on Flagrant in the podcast. It's crazy. These people love it when they get their fame and they're not in controversy, and they love it even more when the fame coming at them, the spotlight is on them, and they're in controversy. You could tell these people are soulless. He should have not even be talking about this. If he really cared about Akash, you should stop talking about it. But we all saw when he made the whole thing a Jerry Springer episode, he don't care about Akash.
Man, these racist jokes be so good. When
They
they be rooted in racist stereotypes.
Yo.
Like, come on, man. You gotta laugh at some of
We
this
asked
shit.
her, was like, was any of this shit funny? She was like, nah, Red Dot Table Talk was
Red
hilarious.
Dot, yo, Jada Pinkett
Jada
Singh,
is
the host
fantastic.
of Red Dot Table Talk.
That's fantastic.
Man, get that man a fucking raise, yo.
Yeah.
Get a drum or something, Alex. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, that shit was. There was another one. What was the other one?
So Akash 22 made me laugh.
Oh, Adam 22.
Akash 22 is hilarious.
Adam 22 sent me a picture of Akash's face put onto Adam. I gotta get this. But yeah, they were cooking, bro.
Nah,
The
somebody
internet was
sent
cooking.
another one. They was like, just
You know, when I used that picture for my thumbnail, so many people were mad at me. And a lot of people were saying I'm this, that, and the other because they didn't understand it was Adam 22, and Adam 22 had a similar wife cucking situation. You know, that picture made so many people mad. It's funny, and they didn't even understand what it was. You know, yeah, maybe that's a moral for life. You shouldn't get angry until you fully understand the context of a situation. Then make a decision. But shit, fuck it, we don't do that. We just get mad. It's the internet, bitches.
because you look like what's the dude from The Simpsons?
Apu.
Just because you
that
look
was
like
the-
Apu,
Yeah.
don't be a simp, son.
Oh, there was a
wow.
song. No. There was a
Oh.
song that was done, and then somebody said like that we took down the song, which is absolutely bullshit. We've never done that ever. But like,
I told you guys they were doing this. I told you that the rogansphere does this. A lot of you didn't believe me. There are people out there. The last one I had in 1 week, it was Theo Vaughn, it was Louis Gomez, and it was another one. I think it was like an agency that claimed it in behalf. And people were like, no. I mean, there was the one, people were going, oh, Louis Gomez doesn't even know you. Go look at the video. He's the first comment. He's the first comment at the top of the page. He's in the comments claiming. And that's what they do. Do you notice that? They do this stuff and be like, we'll never do it. Every time I've had a copyright or a copyright strike attempt, the guy who the video is about shows up in my motherfucking comments. And people go, oh, he don't know you. This is fake. And then when it happened to this video, everyone was like, oh, it got taken down. Yes, they do this. And a lot of times it's the agency or the manager, the company of the manager that does it on their behalf. They go through and they'll do it in every way. They can make a copyright strike attempt. You can get a warning. And you could get your video demonetized, or your video can just be blocked completely and it's dead in the water. And they know this. And they do this all the time. And then you know how they did it? They always come out. Nobody asked them. Nobody, and they go, oh, we didn't do this. Or the craziest, and it happened with Louis, and then it happened with the guy that shit his pants all the time. They both show up in the comments within the motherfucking hour. If you don't know me and you don't know nothing about me, how did you show up on my video within 30 minutes of it posting? And then make a comment. I got all the comments. The Louis one's still there last time I checked. Here's the reason. I'm a small YouTuber. It doesn't make sense. I'm not shit. I ain't nobody. I'm not special. I don't hold, a big viewership in this comedy space. It's because with the con men, whether the threat is a big one, like the podcast Cringe Too Lazy to Try guys, or a small one like me. They want it all gone because any ounce of truth that comes out about them shines a light on all the lies they've made their image. And if the lies are exposed, their image is destroyed. They lose money. So they want to snuff out every little thing. You know who was really bad about it? Because I've been having this happen since I started. I don't even know why. Why do they keep coming at me? The worst one is Tom Segura. His agency literally demonetized and blocked half of the Tom Segura serial killer series. They're the worst ones. But hasn't happened lately because Tom don't care anymore. But back when he did care, dude, anytime it was a gamble if that video was going to stay up. And you could go through the serial killer series, you'll see a lot of them missing. They do this, folks, and you saw it happen with Akash. You know, and with the Akaash Drama, they were taking down videos. They took down my first video that I did like a week before all the Akaash Drama got big. I did one on it. Gone. Don't listen to them. They're always denying. Just like they deny they didn't support the election and get Trump elected. Just like they deny everything. They deny this. And you saw it to happen to somebody other than me, and it went very public. I told you I was right. I'm not up here to bullshit you or lie. I may say some crazy things and act crazy and try to entertain you by my dumb behavior. But there's always truth there.
And one of the bars was,
God, look at this shit.
one of the bars was, yeah, just because you want to be Apu doesn't mean you have to be a simp, son.
Damn.
That's a
hard.
bar.
Damn.
I think the guy's name is Crack Amico. Yes.
Do you see that Andrew isn't paying attention? He just said that 20 seconds ago.
It's Crack Amico.
Oh, yeah, he makes a bunch of.
Yeah, he does a lot of like roasty rap songs in the.
Do we want to?
No, I don't know if we're gonna play. Sorry, Crack. I don't think we're gonna play the whole thing right here.
Don't do
They
that.
want to watch it so bad though.
Nah, I don't. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's hard for me to watch people I know go through this kind of shit, yo.
Yeah, it's
even though I know
horrible.
it comes with the territory,
Yeah.
it's just
No,
like, no,
this was the whole internet, and it was fucking them. And it's
I mean,
your
it's cool. I mean,
marriage.
I get
Yeah.
it comes with the territory. I get it. I don't like to see it. You know
Oh,
what
it's
I mean?
horrible.
Especially when, you know, I can't get no jokes in. You know what I mean? Like, at least, you know,
Yo,
you know?
this motherfucker, bro. Yo, you are evil.
So everybody gonna have fun with us.
Everybody can have fun with
Everybody
us.
gonna have fun with us. That's what's gonna happen. I see how it is. Yeah.
I'm texting y'all like, yo, Akash good, yo. Akash good, yo.
I had a lot of people reach out and
Yes.
that's how I knew it was getting fucked up when like people that are not connected to this at all were messaging me, yo, is Akash okay?
Bruh. This is the first Thanksgiving I had that didn't end in an argument because 3 hours was just talking about that whole situation.
Really?
Yeah. Cause it was it's just like the situation got its own like reality. And then once it takes its own reality,
You know how when you realize
off
it's
to the
dumb,
races.
you realize it's dumb when you're sitting around trying to explain it to somebody else. Because we even at the panel today, you got all of these distinguished journalists.
Oh yeah. They
who just know they've been hearing something. So they're like,
these are the most refined journalists
Yes,
in America all sitting around, and I'm just like, all right, so here.
He was on a panel with Ben Shapiro. Refined journalist. Journalist is the last thing I would call Ben Shapiro. I think whether you're left or right, whatever, that man is the Antichrist. I can't think of a more seething, horrible conmen than Ben Shapiro.
Here's what actually happened. And we just the editor of the New Yorker.
Wait, that came up at the panel?
before the panel.
Damn.
and I'm listening to this show talk, so I'm like, oh, so wait, she wasn't talking about sleeping with other guys?
Exactly.
And Andrew was like, no, you know, she just is saying she popped that pussy. And Stephanie goes, pop that pussy? Stephanie goes, I don't think, pop that pussy. Like, I
That pussy.
don't think that's something I should say.
It's like you see why things start to like get their own reality because the shit happens with us every single fucking week, right?
I don't get the pop your pussy not understanding. And she said it was like putting on her clothes and listening to music. That's what like at best case scenario, popping your pussy is when she backs that thing up. She got the junk in the trunk and she popping it on you, you know? And you like, hey, yeah! That's what it is at the very minimum. How? I just don't believe you see, these guys are so stupid. They think we're that stupid. Come on now. They're trying to rewrite the English language.
So, but it is, you do really feel for somebody when it's their wife. I know they put their relationship out there and that's fucking dumb. Don't do that. But.
And I respect that he addressed it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell yeah. We're always going to address it.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. Stephen A. Smith, when I was on the panel with Stephen A. Smith this week, man, it was funny because Stephen A. Smith said, you know, he's on every day. He's on every day for First Take. He's on his podcast every day, but he doesn't address, you know, everything that people say about him. And I'm like, bullshit.
Man, Stephen, right? Come on.
But here's the point. He was like, I addressed about 2% of what people actually say about me.
Yeah.
And he was like, I only address it when it benefits me.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's right.
That's why Andrew did it. And I agree with that, man. If you get into the space where you're in the public eye somehow, if people are going to say so much about you. They're going to dig up your past and they're going to make all these assumptions. And honestly, we do the same thing here. And a lot of it isn't the right perspective or doesn't have all the context. And people are just going to hate you and people are going to like you. And then some people just ain't going to give a fuck either way. And that's just the reality. How these guys are breaking down. I mean, they're in a better situation. I'll get hated on and make millions of dollars. Hate on me all day, you know? And they do it. And you have to understand also when you become this big or you become someone the family, you have a fan base. And then your fan base is going to love you 1 second. And then if you put someone, you do a YouTube video about someone they don't like, you don't like somebody that they like, you don't have the right music taste, you don't share the same opinion, then your fans are going to be like, I'm going to unsubscribe. Bye. See ya. And you just got to realize you got to do you. Some people are going to stay on the ride. Some people are going to be there for a short time. Some people will be there a long time. Some people just pop in every once in a while to check out your new shit. That's just how it is, and you got to accept it. If you're out there addressing all the drama about you, who cares? People are going to say the craziest shit about you once you're in the public eye. You can't defend all of it. That's why you don't waste your time on any of it. You just move on. I know what's true. It don't matter about some weird guy sitting in his fucking basement with his Dorito dust covered hand. Thanks. And I think that. Now address it when it works for you. When they do things bad to you, that's when you talk about it.
It's true.
Yeah.
Think about it. Schulz, if we addressed 100%.
No, we never have a podcast.
If we addressed 100% of what people say about us.
But we all only address 2%.
I barely address that. I'm like Stephen A. I address it when I think it's beneficial for me to address.
Or when it's so big you can't ignore it. Like this is one of those things where it was just so big you can't ignore it. Like us just pretending to have a podcast talking about like, oh, the boats in Venezuela. Like we all really want to know.
It depends. Because for me, it's like if I've already addressed it the way I want to address it.
Let me ask you a question. What was a more precise targeted strike? The boats in Venezuela? Or what?
I don't want to say it. I wouldn't say it, but I was not going to say it.
Or what?
You're going to say Akash's wife's dot?
God damn, bro.
What?
No, I wasn't going to say the dot.
What?
She doesn't have that.
Oh, she don't?
No.
Oh. I didn't know. I didn't fucking know. I just assume. I didn't know pay no attention. It's one of those things like you don't really pay no attention. If somebody tells you it's there, it's like the Mandela effect. Like, she don't.
I got a question. I understand people have laces game, right? There's a whole thing with laces. But this don't make sense to me. I wonder if he has it tied tighter up here. Because if you look at how does his boot, his foot's just like bouncing around in his shoe. That can't be comfortable, all for the sake of fashion and wearing Timbs. I mean, I get it, Timbs, but if you're trying to make a fashion statement with Timbs, like the 90s, already gone, brother. You know? Tie your shoes. That's not even a good lace game. Look at that. He don't even tie it up. Maybe I'm just not in the know. I'm not a sneakerhead or anything. I just don't understand. You imagine when you're walking and your shoe just all on your foot. Come on, what's the fucking point? Just go barefoot then. You're a shoe, man. Damn. It's like you're in one of them big, like, inflatable plastic balls, and they just push you down the side of the hill, and you just bouncing in there. That's his foot. Anyways.
Don't do that. Don't fucking do that.
Look at that.
Is it Berenstein Bears or Bernstein Bears?
Oh my God, let's pay some bills, man.
Let's do it. What we got today?
Well, you can see Andrew is loving this, and he really just wants to come clean and say what he really thinks. He did a little bit. He did say it was dumb. He said it was dumb to get all that stuff on the internet and to keep your wife. Keep that wife off the internet. Billy, give me a beer and tell mom to get off the internet. I bring flashbacks for some of you guys. Shout out to the dads. Anyways, what do you think, folks? Do you think, I personally think Akash is on the out. There's no way you can stay with Jasleen and stay on Flagrant. Andrew's going to dump him. He's dumped everything. He changes his image. He changes what he thinks, he believes for money. And this is going to hurt. You know, wait till the next. Everybody's going to be waiting for the next one. And they're all going to clown him on the comments. And then the next Akash Flagrant episode, they're going to clown him in the comments. And every time Akash is shown on Flagrant, they're going to clown him. And Andrew, by association, is going to get that same stuff. It may be funny because it's all on Akash, but it's soon going to shift to Andrew. And Andrew, people are going to be like, why you got this guy on your show? We don't believe you. You friends with that guy. And then they're going to look into Andrew's life. And then you're going to find out his balls smell like a homeless man too. Do you like to bang? Don't stay.